Part 2.
Displacement uprooting is the very foundation of Valerie John's work. Mutation of the African pagne through its deconstruction and reconstruction. Transposition of the material, the traditional pagne fabric replaced by recycled paper, juxtaposed, crisscrossing, interwoven. Migration of this unique, perpetually developing work, a mutation that began in 1995 and travels from the studio to the exhibition venues, which she calls its hors-lieu or off-premises, each time embodying new occurrences conceived in situ. This displacement uprooting of the pictorial gesture means abandoning the traditional frame, giving up on the stretched canvas, moving away from painting in the conventional sense of the word, inventing a new pictorial gesture, therefore. The object is developed horizontally as the site of countless overlaps and stratifications. It corresponds to the Creole construction method defined by the Créolité movement, a transcultural aggregate. The work is meant to be read in its thickness. The tint of the superimposed papers emerges from the body of the work to combine with other colors, obtained by blending natural pigments such as indigo, 1% gold and glue placed on the surface. The patient development process seems contradictory, masking, revealing. Black dominates, a matte black, a fired black, a dense and deep black derived from a rarely used material, the residual ink from old photocopiers. Signs engraved in natural pigments borrowed from African dyers act as a signature. They are inscribed in the urgency of a very short time frame, so that only the trace of the gesture remains, with no particular significance. In this palimpsest work, full of crisscrossing layers, these hybrid and composite objects speak to us of memory, the memory of the past, the memory of Africa. Its starting point is the Bokolan pine. This traditional pagne is a garment made from 7 to 10 strips of fabric, pre-woven and sewn together, strictly in keeping with a proud tradition whose motives have symbolic value. Yet it also bears the memory of the current traces and residues inscribed into recycled papers, archive papers, residues of current collective history, materials that speak of the place where the work is developed. Memory, but also a search for the self, construction of a composite body, resilient as a shield that offers a double reading of the front and back page and enters into an endlessly renewed dialogue with all the other elements.